Hi all, I am back in the active gear review inbox, and as you can see, I'm taking a look at all the articles that I've collected into the inbox recently. I can sort these by items that I've already shared or items that I have not shared at all. I can sort by things that have already been put into a page or not in any page. I'm going to show you how I'm going to take a bunch of these and create a blog post out of them that I can either publish straight to my WordPress blog or I can put on a Shareist site. So all I'm going to do for now, because I don't want to take this time to sort through tags, is I'm just going to choose a bunch of them that have sort of a similar topic, and I'm going to share them onto the page instead of going after the Tour de France stuff. I do want to talk about the Tour de France a lot right now because it is a big deal in the news right now. But for this one, I'm going to choose to talk about places that we'd like to visit as a staff. So I'm going to talk about the remotest place in the US, some amazing views from the vast Alaskan wilderness, the top 10 national parks. I'm just going to scroll down, see if I have anything else. If I did a good job tagging when I was adding items to my inbox, then I would probably have tags down here that said things like camping, hiking, shoes, different items here. So now that I have those selected, those 3 items, I'm just going to click up here and say Add to Page. Again, this is going to create a page that I will be able to put into my WordPress blog or on my Shareist site. If I already had a bunch of pages, it would show up here, so I could add it to an already existing page, and I can just go ahead and title it here. So I'm going to call it Places We'd Like to Camp. And I'd probably think a little bit longer and harder about a page title there, just to make it something that people will be likely to click on from social media. I'm going to choose to edit this page, or I could close it and save it for later. And you'll see it just has the curated content on here. It has the 3 photos that came from the articles, the meta description from that article. And what I would do from here is add some creative text up here to use as an intro paragraph. And then I just have to click Save and Close. And I might put a little bit of content in between these to mention why I'm mentioning this article. So at any time, I can just click that little green plus sign and it will allow me to put any of these things in here. If I felt like the post needed an image, I could either add in a unique image here, or I could pull one from Creative Commons on Flickr. So I could search for a keyword right here and add a picture in. If I do that, then I would want to make sure to credit the photographer, but Shareist gives me a spot to do that right there. After I had added all the items I wanted to in between these, I would add something else at the end. I might want to add an image. I might want to put a YouTube video here. If I had one with my channel, I could click that video, and I could either use the URL of my own video, or I could search YouTube right here for another video from YouTube. I also have the choice to put a PDF here. I could put an audio clip. I could put a quote, and that would take on the CSS of my WordPress blog if I was posting there, or I could add another link right here. I could add someone's tweet, or there's a few other options. This would be a product from Amazon, and then I'll show you in a different video how to make a shareable, which will make a collage of all your pictures that you're using. So I can add any of those items. What I would probably add right here is a creative conclusion. So obviously I would not type this in here if I was publishing it. And I'm going to save and close that. Once I feel like I've completed my entire post, then I'm going to click on Settings, and in Settings I can set up all of my SEO. So I can change the URL for SEO purposes. I can give it a meta title, meta description. I can tag it here. And then I can allow it, I have all these options. So if you're familiar at all with SEO, then you can go through all these options pretty quickly. If I wanted to make this page into a landing page, I would want to take off the header, the main navigation, the footer, the breadcrumbs. I could take all these items off so it was just a landing page and the call to action was the only clickable item on there. I can take comments off if it's a post that I don't want comments on. So I can hide and take all these items off to make that page appear however I want it to appear. Then I'll move on to the Publish button once I feel comfortable with those. And within the Publish button, any blogs that I have connected within the project, and these are all the blogs that I have connected to this project. So I can post this blog post to any of those places. So I can put it on the Active Gear Review Shareist site that we have on the actual Active Gear Review domain. And I can choose to have it hidden, which is what I would use if I was making a landing page. I can make it public or I can keep it private. So only people who have the password or only admins can see that. Again, it will pull in all the categories from that blog. And I'm going to go ahead and publish that as a hidden post. I don't actually want it to appear right now since this is just for a demo video. Oh, and I could change the authors too. So if there were several different authors on a blog, I could put them in there. And then these campaigns connect with the campaigns inside Google Analytics, so I can see if this post is actually converting to new customers. So I'm going to click that to update that. And I'm going to show you what it looks like right here. So all I have to do is click on that and it'll take me to the actual post. And it takes on the look of, this is an actual Shareist site, but this will take on the look of a WordPress blog if you're posting straight to WordPress. And you can see it just takes on the look of that. And then I have the option from right here to go ahead and share that to social media. So I could share this page to Facebook and to Twitter from right here. And then I have the other choice to export it into a newsletter. So we'll cover that in another video. But that is how you curate items from your inbox all the way out to publishing it as a post.